lineup. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Forced out to his right. Hauled in by Gray. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he finds his way up to the 47 before he stops. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to the well again. Down the sideline inside the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They're set up at the 35 now. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another carry for him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th?
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Attack! Mahomes to throw for it. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
They'll come out throwing. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, But those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Panthers 60, Panthers 60.
They'll throw it again. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 48. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. Out of bounds, we've got 3rd down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Still sticking with the passing game. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Ready up. Ready.
Setting up a throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
All right. Easy.
They give it to him again. And they're going to bring him down at the 39-yard line. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down.
Yellow.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the 6.
Yellow.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Blown back, gets the handoff. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
From midfield now. Hubbard hauls it in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2.
Okay, break. Let's go.
From the 43. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Check that. Street. Ready?
Throwing it again here. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. They connect on And the deep shot. He has the Carolina touchdown. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
They're on the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hey, 57, 57.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers take possession of the football. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
18, right here. Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 2. He completes it in traffic. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 14. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Defender smart there to get a hand on that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that will add to their score.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Butker on now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
79 Bronco, 18, 18,
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he'll get it up to the 44.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Champ 60. Set. Go.
Pass play now. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Throwing the out route complete. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Let's go now. Go, Champ. Go, Champ. Lion. Get up.
They'll try and throw it here. That's completed right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
60 by 6. 60. Come on. Set. Ready.
Trying again following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run here on 1st down. He gets forward, next about 4 yards. T.J. Wanham gets there to haul him down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He tucks it and takes off. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. He's on the move. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And it sets up 2nd down. brought down at about that 27-yard line. Working quickly here.
43! 43!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. Has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Returning it from the 4. And he gave it his best to get to the 25. Just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
70 Lions! Let's go!
They go play action here. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Has him on the quick hitter. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Panthers 60! Panthers 60! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Street! Go!
He'll throw it. They did it! He made the interception! Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Gray. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Chiefs down by a touchdown. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Attack!
To throw. Buys time, rolling right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Von Bell takes it away. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Sending a receiver left. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Trying to set this up quick. 19, on 2nd down, it's Hubbard. He breaks the tackle. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They run again with Hubbard. And they bring him down around the 34. So the Panthers pick up the win here. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. And the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.